welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna talk about my gear, everything that gets in my bag and everything that's not in my bag, but like photography related. Let's roll the intro and I'll show you. Okay, here we are. Let's start with the bags. I have more than one bag. This is the main one. It's a Low Pro Tactic 450. But before this, I had a Manfrotto small one. This is the one I use when I carry just like my vlog setup. Like fits with the GorillaPod. It fits like perfectly in here. So if I need to vlog and I'm on the road, that's the bag I carry with me. Let's get into the bag. So not all my gears are in this bag. So most of all, usually if I travel, I bring all of my stuff, all the chargers and everything I need to stay out for a bit. But if I go on a job assignment day out, I try to like travel as lighter as possible. Here we are. This is a very huge bag. Here the camera is missing because of course I'm using it together with the 16mm Sigma lens. Let's start showing what is usually in my bag when I go out. First of all, this is an audio recorder. It's a Tascam. I use it for weddings to record all the priest speech. I usually connect this at the amplifier of the church, or whenever there's somebody talking or interviews and stuff like that. I like to have an audio backup, like a clean audio backup. So this saved my life so many times. Let's go on. Let's talk about lens. I have quite a few. The 16mm is the new one I'm using, and it's like kind of always on my camera. But before that, a lens that somebody should have, I mean, it's one that's always with me. It's the 18 to 105mm. This is a great lens. It's a really great lens. Very well made, it's pretty heavy. I use this for B-rolls and all kind of like video clips, or for pictures as well. This is a great lens for portrait and photography sessions. So this is a must to have. Like if it's the 16mm is not mounted on the camera, this is what I have on. Let's go on. I have other two lenses. I was curious about this 35mm that new were created for the Sony E mount. It's a really nice lens. It's all manual. It's a piece of glass and steel. It's really well made. It's a bit hard to keep focus of people, but for picture, this is a very great lens. Underneath this, there's the 16 to 50. This is a kit lens, very small, like great for the gimbal when it's mounted on the gimbal, and it's sharp enough even though it's like so light. And they call this kit lens. I mean, usually the Sony 6500 comes with the kit lens. Let's go on. I have an old GoPro Hero 3 Plus. This is a thingy that makes the camera roll and you can do time lapse, like moving 360 degrees. I used this in Corfu for a video. It looked really nice. I'm actually looking forward to upgrade this to Hero 6 very soon, because that like fisheye effect like a bit annoys me a little bit, and I have to modify it in post. But it's still a good camera. In here I have some ND filter, like they're really key if you want to shoot in daylight, as you've seen in my previous video. If you haven't seen it, you can find the link up here somewhere. Then let's go on. In here, this is a pouch from Low Pro. Comes with a bag. I have lots of small useful attachments and mounts. I have a light It can be very useful if you're doing night shooting, and all different kind of mounts. And this is the external monitor mount. So stuff that instead of letting it float in the bag, I keep in here. Then I have something very interesting. Not all of you have, I'm sure about that. This is a lens ball. It was sent to me by lensball.com, and it's a toy, let's say that. But it can give you a different perspective if you want to shoot something different, or if you're short with ideas. This can really be helpful if you want to add some creativity to your work. It's not always in my bag, it's really heavy, but it's something that you could enjoy. I also did a review on that in Italian in my old vlog. So then let's go on. This is a set of small screwdrivers. I bought them for the Spark, for my drone, but they can come really useful for any kind of photography gear. It's really well done. Don't forget that everything you're seeing now, you're gonna find a link in the description, so you can go check it out. Something that really saved my life more than one time is this. You would not imagine how this can save your life. You're wondering what this is? This is a LED light that can really save your life in any occasion. It comes with a mount, it comes with jellies, you can mount it wherever you want. It's a great gig for it's like 60 bucks or something like that. But this is always in my bag. It's something that you really need to keep with you at all time, because it can change and you can save your day. Comes in this very cute box from Aperture, and it sticks here. Something else, I used to use it a lot before finding my vlogging mirror alternative, was this Viltrox 5M. It's an external monitor. It comes with a mount. It has old Sony batteries here mounted, like you can rechargeable batteries. It's really good, but of course, as I said in a previous video, if you want to vlog with the Sony A6000, this mounted on top of a camera, mounted on top of a GorillaPod, looks ridiculous, apart from the fact it's so heavy. So I'm using the vlogging monitor at the moment, and it's something that I find it very useful, because you see all the information. I see all the information there, and it's like 2 grams instead of, like, I don't know, 250 grams. Let's go on. Other filters here, like serious filters. The one you saw before, they were toys, stuff I bought when I was just starting. Then here, I used to have one of these before, and it was like a bit shorter. I used to use it for time lapses on my phone, or to record myself while I was driving, and it became really useful. So I bought this a couple of days ago, still haven't tried it. It's nice because the head comes off, and you can use it with the phone mount. Screw it here. It's really good. It's really nice. It was like €9, so I'm anxious to try it out. Then of course, the good one I have, the one I also use to balance my gimbal, is this Manfrotto, this small one. It's really well made. I mean, it's more expensive than the other one, but of course, you're talking Manfrotto here. And this is really good also if you want to hold the camera going around. It's not that good for vlogging because the head doesn't bend a lot. The GorillaPod does, works better for that. Then in here I have duct tape, insulating tape, some screwdrivers like floating away. Need to fix it actually. And of course my main camera, it's a Sony A6000. I've done a review on that and asking myself if it was still worth buying it in 2018, and the answer is yes. I mean, until the new version comes out, this is a really great camera for the price you pay. Something else that this bag gives you is this. There's a pocket for your laptop. The bag becomes like extremely heavy, guys. You cannot imagine how heavy this gets. But it's useful. I mean, if you want to travel and you want to go just with one bag, everything fits. Not my drone though. For that, I need another bag. And here it is. I bought a small carrying case for my Dji Spark. It's really good. I'm actually evaluating if I'm gonna buy a DJI Air before the end of next year if nothing else comes up. And a really good friend of mine is purchasing the Parrot Anafi, so really looking forward to test that out. But for the moment, I have a Dji Spark and I'm happy with it. I mean, I'm still learning. I'm not a professional drone pilot, but it's good to have. There you go. It comes with this case. It's a beautiful case, by the way. Everything fits perfectly. It was like sock in the back here, pocket in the back, papers, documents, or anything like battery chargers. All your drone stuff can fit in this bag. Of course, it doesn't fit in the big one, but there's alternatives for that as well. I'm gonna show you in a minute. I wasn't actually finding it, but I did at the end. This is the original DJI bag. I thought I was doing something smart when I bought this Polar Pro case. I thought that the drone would fit in here and I would put it in here and it would close perfectly. But there's a way to take the drone with you in the bag. The drone fits perfectly in this Polar Pro case. This is really well done. Problem is that when I move with the drone, I need all my batteries and sometimes I need to charge it as well. So it comes handy for day use, but not for traveling. It's better to put it head down like this. You close it. Drone is ready to go. Just stick it in your bag and it fits, huh? It fits perfectly. That's it, guys. I mean, it's almost it. I mean, I covered almost all my gear. Of course, there's a Gorilla Pod. You've seen it in the presentation. It's here, and I don't have a second body yet of a camera. I used to have a Canon Legria HFG30, or I think it was just a video camera. It was a great camera though, but I decided to sell it to get some new gears. I actually swapped that for a Zhiyun crane V2. This is a great crane. I mean, this is a 3-axis gimbal stabilizer, and the good thing is I can put my camera on with the 16mm or the 18-105, so nothing to ask more. That's all for today, guys. I hope this was not too long and boring. I usually love watching what's in my camera bag videos. It's something that I usually search for because I want to know how people get organized and how they organize themselves. So smash the like button if you did, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video.